Okay guys, Rob here, and I am back with part 2 of my PlayStation 3 game collection. If you haven't already, please check out part 1, but for now let's get right round to the games. To start off part 2 we have Sonic and Sega All-Star Racing. This is a very recent pickup. I got it about 2 weeks ago, and it's actually a really enjoyable game. I wasn't expecting much with this, but it plays just as well as the Mario Kart games, and in my opinion just as enjoyable. So if you're a kart racing fan, if you're a Sega fan, then definitely get this game. It's quite an underrated one. Okay, next we have Blaze Blue Calamity Trigger. Now a friend said I should get this game. He recommended it to me. It's an okay game, don't get me wrong, but it's not my style of game. I do enjoy playing it now and then, but I'm absolutely terrible at it. But some people will definitely enjoy them types of games, but for me I'm not one of them. Okay, next we have Medal of Honor Tier 1 Edition. Now this includes Medal of Honor Frontline and an invitation to the Battlefield 3 beta. I wasn't actually planning on getting this game, but when my original PS3 got the yellow light of death, I purchased my PS3 Slim and I got this for free. And I actually really enjoyed this game. I enjoyed the single player a lot more than most of the Call of Duty games. The online multiplayer was okay, but it did have a terrible spawn system. But other than that, it was an all-round okay game. Very underrated. I hope they do make some more. Next we have Formula 1 2010. Now, if you're a Formula 1 fan, then you're going to absolutely enjoy this game. First Formula 1 game since 2006, I think. The last one was Formula 1 Championship Edition, which got very outdated eventually. But yeah, this was a great game, and I'm really looking forward to 2011 edition. Okay, next we have Jack Black's Brutal Legend. I can't remember how I got this game. I think I got it free when I purchased another game, but I haven't really played much of it. But from what I've played, it looks a pretty average game. Okay, next we have Massive Action Game, or MAG. This is online multiplayer only. I think it's 256 players in one lobby, and I didn't think it would work, but this game is absolutely fantastic. Takes a lot of practice though to get good. There are a lot of really good players, but once you start getting into it, getting the hang of the controls, the abilities, the unlock tree, etc., you really start to enjoy this game. But a microphone is really required for this game, because communication is key. Okay, next we have Call of Duty Black Ops. I really enjoyed the single player on this game. I thought it was a lot better than recent editions. And obviously the online multiplayer, very addicting, but I do prefer this game on Xbox Live, so when it does come to the next Call of Duty game, I'll probably only purchase it on the Xbox. But I only got Black Ops on the PS3 because a lot of people wanted to play with me. But anyway, next we have Mafia 2. I got this game very cheaply. I think I paid about £8 for it, brand new. And yeah, it was a really good game. I wasn't expecting much for it, but really enjoyed it. I hope they make a third. Okay, next we have Mod Nation Racers. This is kind of like a cross between Mario Kart and Little Big Planet. You can create your own karts, races and tracks, etc. Really good game. The loading menus aren't great, they're pretty slow, but yeah, overall a pretty good, enjoyable game. Next we have Heavy Rain. Now when I first purchased this game, I was put off straight away. There were so many bugs with trophies and that. It was just very buggy, but once it got updated, this game was absolutely fantastic. And the ending I got was very shocking, but I'll definitely play this game again sometime. Next we have Tekken 6. I'm a huge Tekken fan. I've played all the Tekken games. This was a good game, but not the best game in the series. But nonetheless, it's Tekken, so if you like Tekken, you're going to enjoy this game somewhat. Borderlands. Now, this is quite a treasured game in my collection. This main reason being is this was my first Platinum on the PS3, Platinum Trophy. Now usually I don't go for Platinums, but with this game I was just so addicted to it that I eventually got the Platinum. I'm going to download DLC at one point, and I cannot wait for Borderlands 2 next year. I'd highly recommend that game. Next we have Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. Now this is the first Need for Speed that was made by Criterion Games, and I'm so happy that they took on the Need for Speed franchise because the improvements made were just amazing. It's so much more fun than recent editions of Need for Speed, and I hope they make more like it. Next we have Gran Turismo 5. This is a really good game, don't get me wrong, but it was kind of disappointing in some sense. I felt they could have included a lot more after all the delays and all the time we waited for this game. It felt that it still wasn't a complete product, but nonetheless it's a good game, very lengthy, so there's plenty to do there, but it feels like there's something missing. Okay, let's move on to the final stack. Next we have Devil May Cry 4. I haven't played much of this game. A friend recommended it to me, but to be honest I'm not a huge Devil May Cry fan, so I doubt I'll get around to finishing that one. Next we have Mirror's Edge. I got this game very cheap. It was a very random pickup. I wasn't expecting much, but this game really surprised me. I really enjoyed it. Unfortunately it took me about 2 days to complete, so the life for this game didn't really last long, but it was really good. Star Wars The Force Unleashed. I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, so I started playing this game and stopped pretty quickly. I think about the 3rd or 4th level in, so I may get back round to it, but like I say, I'm not a huge fan of Star Wars. Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots. Now I've got this game on release, but I really couldn't get into it. Don't get me wrong, it's a really good game, but I felt previous editions of the Metal Gear Solid games were a lot better. Maybe I didn't give this game enough of a chance, so I'll probably try it again at some point. Burnout Paradise. This is a really good game. Plenty of vehicles, plenty of activities and racing to do, and it's got a lot of DLC. I do have all of the DLC for this game, which is absolutely fantastic. I've nearly platinumed this game, but I think I got corrupted data about twice, so I have to do it all over again, but I will definitely platinum this game at some point because it's a fantastic game. Assassin's Creed. This was a really good game, but it was very repetitive. One of my brothers actually has Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood, but I haven't really played them yet. I will get round to it at some point, but the first one was pretty good despite being pretty damn repetitive. Okay, next we have Rock Band. I only have the guitar for this game. I got it off a friend for a pretty decent price, but yeah, I like to play it now and then. It's a pretty good game. Next we have Katamari Forever. This game was very hard to get hold of. I remember when it was first released in the UK, it was overpriced. It was about £10 more than your average new release game, so it really did put me off getting it, but after a couple of years I found it on Amazon for just under 20 quid, so I couldn't miss the opportunity. If you haven't played Katamari Forever, then I think there's a demo on the PlayStation Store. It's a very unique, wacky Japanese style game, but it's very enjoyable. Okay, next we have Far Cry 2. I got this a couple of weeks ago. It's an okay game. It does get a bit repetitive, but it is enjoyable in some senses, but I'll get round to finishing that at some point. Next we have The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Now this is probably one of the best games I've ever played. So addictive. The world in which you're playing is absolutely beautiful. I can remember first getting out of the Imperial sewers onto this game to be greeted by this fantastic landscape. The game is absolutely fantastic. I also have it on the Xbox 360, which is how much I love the game. Very addictive. If you haven't played Oblivion, you're crazy, because it is brilliant. Next we have Unreal Tournament 3. This is an okay game. The single player and the online multiplayer are kind of similar. They both have like the same objective based game modes with both single player and online. I don't really like the single player, but online multiplayer is a blast. Next we have Killzone 2. I originally got this game on release but never played it. I should have waited to get this game, but I did pay full price for this game and barely played it. But I've started playing it recently and it is a really enjoyable game, so I will definitely get in number 3 once I finish that. Infamous, I got it for a Christmas gift and I couldn't get into it, so I really can't give an opinion on that game, but I will definitely get round to trying that game at some point. Warhawk, and this is this is like MAG, it's online multiplayer only. I definitely recommend you look this game up. If you are getting it, prepare to be patient, because not as many people play the game now, and the people that do play it are very good, so you have to have a lot of patience and have a lot of time to learn how this game plays. But it was absolutely fantastic when I first played it. Everybody's Golf World Tour. Now this is a game you don't really see in many PlayStation 3 game collections. It's a very cartoony, kind of Japanese style golf game. It's very good fun to play though. So if you can find it, which is quite a hard game to find, then I'll definitely recommend you pick it up. Okay, next we have Midnight Club LA. This is a racing game made by Rockstar. A lot of people say this game is extremely difficult. I wouldn't say it's extremely difficult, but it is challenging. But that is what I like about this game, and the customization is really good. And finally, for my PlayStation 3 game collection, we have Enslaved Odyssey to the West. Now this is the talent pack. I will show this to you guys in another video, but for now I may say I haven't hardly played this game. It is a good game nonetheless, but when I first got it, other games kind of took priority, but I definitely will get around to this game at some point. Absolute fantastic game from what I've played, and it's made from the same people that made Heavenly Sword, so it's quite unrated, but it's a good game nonetheless. But I will have to get round to finishing that game very soon. So there you have it guys, thank you for watching. That is my PlayStation 3 game collection. Please leave any comments, please subscribe, and once again thank you very much for watching.